Okay, let's unpack this. The AI revolution. I mean, it isn't just another tech trend, is it? It feels like a fundamental reordering of the labor market, really shaking things up.
Oh, absolutely. What's fascinating here as we dive into this stack of research is that it's really moved beyond the factory floor. It's not just manufacturing jobs anymore. This feels like a truly seismic shift.
Yeah.
Affecting, well, almost everything.
So our mission today really is to give you a shortcut, a way to understand this dual-edged reality of AI's impact on jobs.
Yeah.
We're talking huge productivity gains, potentially, but also some, profound challenges. And we want to specifically look at white-collar work today.
Exactly. Because historically, if you think about automation, well, we mostly pictured robots, right? On assembly lines.
Physical tasks.
Routine physical tasks.
Yep.
Displacing blue-collar workers. That was kind of the last big wave.
So what makes this different, this modern AI? How is it shattering that old paradigm, especially for, the office jobs?
That's where it gets really interesting. Modern AI, especially the generative kind, it's crossing into what we call non-routine cognitive work.
Meaning?
Well, think about writing reports, developing software code, doing complex data analysis, even creative stuff like ideation.
Wow.
So the locus of disruption is shifting dramatically towards higher paid, higher educated, white-collar roles.
In sectors like?
Oh, across the board. Financial services, healthcare, tech, even manufacturing's white-collar side, professional services. It's broad.
And the speed. It feels unprecedented. You look at something like ChatGPT reaching, 100 million users?
In just a few months.
Right. That compresses the whole timeline for adapting, doesn't it?
It really does. But crucially, the story isn't just job replacement. That's too simple.
Okay.
A huge part of this is augmentation.
Yeah.
AI is a powerful co-pilot.
A co-pilot. I like that.
Yeah. It handles the routine, maybe data-heavy tasks, freeing up the human worker, allowing you to focus on higher value things.
Like strategic thinking.
Yeah.
Or client interaction.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Strategic interpretation, complex patient care, and healthcare. It's about human skills amplified by the machine. Human plus machine.
Okay, that co-pilot idea sounds good. But let's make it concrete. What does this mean for specific jobs you might recognize? You mentioned finance.
Right. So, yeah, roles like bank tellers or maybe basic accountants, they still face automation pressure. That hasn't gone away. But new roles are popping up. Things like AI-powered quantitative analyst. Or think about creative industries.
Yeah, AI writing articles, making images.
Generating music, even. Now, that's definitely a direct challenge if your job is routine content writing. But it also opens doors for, say, AI artists or prompt engineers, people who are skilled at curating and guiding what the AI produces.
This brings up a really critical point, though, because, okay, senior people might get augmented, this co-pilot idea.
Right.
But what about entry-level roles, the tasks that juniors used to do to learn the ropes, if those get automated?
That's the hollowing out effect we're starting to see, a real
Hollowing out.
Yeah. Those traditional first steps, that first run on the career ladder, they might just disappear.
So how does a new grad get experience if basic drafting or data entry is done by AI?
Exactly. It creates a real bottleneck for the talent pipeline long term, a genuine problem for companies and individuals.
Okay, let's zoom out to the broader economy. The sources are showing AI-exposed industries. Their revenue per employee is growing much faster.
Yeah, about 3 times higher than less exposed sectors. That's a pretty significant productivity dividend.
3 times.
But here's the flip side. We're seeing what some call the great divergence in the labor market itself.
Meaning?
Workers who demonstrably have AI skills. They're commanding a huge wage premium, up to 56% more than peers without those skills.
Wait, 56%?
56%. It's a massive difference.
You heard that right, a 56% wage premium. That's more than a master's degree, isn't it?
Actually, yes. The research we looked at suggests AI skills are commanding about a 23% premium on average, while a master's nets you around 13%.
Wow.
It just underscores this widening skills gap, existing skills. They're becoming obsolete faster than, frankly, our education systems can keep up.
So the future demands constant learning.
Continuous lifelong learning, absolutely. And focusing on a new blend of skills. Yes, technical ones like prompt engineering.
That's awesome.
Also cognitive skills.
Yeah.
Critical thinking, creativity, problem solving.
Yeah.
And maybe most importantly, those interpersonal skills.
Yeah.
Collaboration, ethical judgment, communication.
So wrapping this up,
Right.
what does this all mean for you listening right now? It feels like this needs a coordinated response, right?
Definitely. From corporate leaders, from policymakers and, critically, from educational institutions.
Yeah.
It has to be a joint effort.
Okay, so the final thought to leave everyone with.
I guess the provocative idea for you to mull over is this. In this new era, maybe the most valuable asset isn't just what you know today.
Yes.
It's your ability, your agility, to continuously learn, to adapt, and maybe crucially, to effectively partner or collaborate with AI. It really is about human ingenuity working together with machine capability. Human plus machine.